Hello, Ed. Figured out what the rattle was. I had suspected as much. There is a nut inside the vacuum chamber, and where it goes is on the back side of this hole right here to secure your vacuum check valve to the booster. And the nut goes right inside here and is held in place by the webbing. So if you unscrew the vacuum check valve, this nut falls into the booster, and the only way to reattach it, of course, is to take the vacuum chamber off of the rear of the booster. Ordinarily, you have a vacuum check valve screwed into a boss similar to this right here, so you can tell the difference, big difference. So people that have this type of booster, you've got a flat surface here versus the raised boss right there. Also, as I'd mentioned, this booster does in fact have the leather vacuum diaphragm, and your booster should have been filled to this level. This is the install position, so should have been filled to that level right there with mineral oil to keep this diaphragm lubricated. And the way it works is behind here is a wick, a woven fabric wick that absorbs the fluid and quite literally wicks it up and around and lubricates the diaphragm. And you should check that periodically, make sure you've got enough fluid in there. We'll see if this diaphragm is salvageable, because quite frankly it's a really good durable diaphragm, and I'd prefer to use it again instead of replacing it with a rubber diaphragm. The can looks good, no rust. So the only other variable we have is the check valve, and hopefully this will be reusable because it's not a serviceable item right now. We're working on it, but we haven't figured it out exactly just yet. So anyway, next step, take your booster apart the rest of the way, get it cleaned up, and start the rebuild.